All right, what's up, y'all? I know I ain't been up here in like a week. Um, I've been focusing on my studies at school. I've been working. I haven't had time to really been like, making videos like that. So I got time right now. But yeah, um, yeah. Anyway, I want to bring up a couple news. First news: Terry Foster retired from 97.1 the ticket. I mean, nah, I didn't always agree with Terry because he always agreed with Mike Valenti. He always ended up signing and agreeing with him. And I remember everything King made a video about him and Mike Valenti last week on 97.1 The Ticket and how he was crucifying them and criticizing them. And Terry Foster rightfully deserved it sometimes when it comes to him agreeing with Mike Valenti. He always end up agreeing with Mike Valenti like he's scared or something. And it's true. But with 97.1 a ticket, it felt like when Terry Foster's not going to be there, it's not going to be the same no more. I don't think Mike Valenti as good with somebody else as he is with Terry Foster. He just not. That's just a fact in my opinion. Him with Rieger is not as good, not even close. It's not even half as good as him with Terry. It's not. Or anybody else for that matter. They got good chemistry together, but I hope Terry Foster the best ultimately though. I hope he take care of his business with his family and himself. So there you go. Now another news that came out. Stephen Tulloch just retired. He retired with the Lions yesterday. Now last year I remember he was on the Lions. I wanted him gone. I did because he was slowing down the linebacker core. He was slowing down our defense, and he wasn't producing. He was injured, and he went to the Eagles and didn't do anything too much. And now he came back to retire with the Lions. I respect that, but I used to like Tulloch though. I used to really like Tulloch though. I hope for the best for Stephen Tulloch. I really do. I'm not gonna lie. I used to be a huge fan of Tulloch, man, but it was just time to let him go last year. It was just time. But I like him though. I hope he does well after football. I hope he worked for the Lions or something like Raiola. Be involved. You ain't gotta play football, but be involved with the team. You know what I'm saying? I hope he can do that. If he can do that, that'll be fine with me. But good luck to Stephen Tulloch though, Stephen Tulloch, man. Good luck to him, man. Um, now the draft, the draft. I'm gonna get to that real quick. I made a mock draft, but I haven't put the video up because I really don't. I don't know. I'm not really interested in mock drafts because they always come out wrong anyway. But I'm hearing a lot of people and a lot of speculations that the Detroit Lions they really like Mike Williams out of Clemson, the wide receiver. I'm also hearing that they want Reuben Foster really bad as well, and Gerard Davis. Those are the main three guys I keep hearing: Mike Williams, Gerard Davis, and Reuben Foster. Honestly, what the Lions should do in the draft, I don't care. They should just go best player available. If you ask me, just go BPA. Whoever is the best player on the board, take them. I don't care if it's a wide receiver. I don't care if it's a running back. I don't care if it's a defensive lineman. As far as defensive tackle, I don't care if it's defensive end. I don't care if it's corner. I don't care if it's linebacker. Don't matter safety, whatever. We need best player available. It might if I'm gonna tell you this: if Bob Quinn feels like Mike Williams is the best player available, you take him. Period. And I would honestly, I wouldn't mind getting Mike Williams in the first round. I know people are, oh, why don't we get a receiver in the first round? You know what happened to the last Mike Williams out of USC, right? He ate himself out of the league and he was a bust. But this Mike Williams is much better than that Mike Williams. It ain't even close. And I wouldn't mind him because he'll be a true number one receiver and he'll be a big target that we desperately need for a few reasons. Number one, our red zone offense sucked last year. We was not good in the red zone last year. And he's a big 6'4 receiver, about 225, 230-pound receiver. Matt, well, no, he about 220 actually. But we need a big target. We need a big target because Ebron was not cut it for us last year. One touchdown, one receiving touchdown for last year. And I heard reports saying whoever the Lions draft can have an impact on Ebron getting signed back or not. I hope they draft somebody so we can get his ass off the team because I don't think he's that good. One touchdown. I'm still not over. One touchdown last year. One touchdown reception. It's not cutting it, especially for a tight end. Ebron at least had 5 or 6. He ain't even had that many. He had one touchdown. One touchdown. Where was he at when we needed him the most in the red zone? Anquan Bolden had to get all our touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? Stafford numbers could have looked better than what it actually did if Ebron was a red zone target, a red zone threat. So get Mike Williams as a wide receiver on the outside will be tremendous for us. And then stick Golden Tate that little ass in the damn slot where he belonged. Stick him in the slot. I wouldn't mind that at all. I think that would be perfect. Put Mike Williams at the X, put Marvin Jones at the Y, and put Golden Tate at the Z. Period. That's how we gonna do it. Shoot, Stafford need weapons too, motherfucker. We can't keep sticking with weak ass Marvin Jones. Marvin Jones is a milk carton player. He's a milk carton player. And you tell me we don't need a receiver? And you tell me we don't need a running back? You are crazy. Crazy. Y'all kill me. Our offense been trash for years. It been trash for our defense been trash, but man, your offense been trash. We can't score. And the big reason why our red zone offense is garbage. And you sit here and tell me we need no offensive players, no skill players, which is stupid. But anyway, if we get the best player available at 21, either on the offensive side or defensive side, I'll be with it. Don't get Charles Harris though. I don't like Charles Harris. I don't like him. I don't really like him. I don't like Taco Charlton. I think Taco is honestly overrated as hell. Like I said, all people fall in love with that size, and all that's it. I mean, it's not. I think he's just another guy. I'd rather take Malik McDonald out of Michigan State over Taco Charlton, and I'm a Michigan fan saying this shit. Hell, I'd rather take a corner in the first round than Taco Charlton. That's how bad it is. But anyway, whoever you feel is the best, get him. Now let me get into the schedule real quick. I'm going to get into the schedule real quick. Hold on for a second. Okay, I'm ready now. The Lions just came out with their schedule today. All NFL teams came out with their schedules today. And I seen the Lions schedule. We got 5 primetime games, dog. 5 primetime games. I'm really starting to think the Lions becoming a bigger marketed NFL team. I honestly believe that. Because for some reason, they love putting us on primetime in the last few years. Even when we wasn't even that good, we going 7-9 and 8-8 or whatever. We still getting primetime games. I'm telling you, and in their uniforms, I mean, hey, but anyway, they're getting more primetime games than they ever had before. Last year we had 4 primetime games. No, let me take that back. We had a Cowboys Monday night, had a Sunday night football game, and a Thanksgiving game. We had 3 primetime games. Okay, whatever. This year we got 5. And I'm gonna tell you the schedule right now. Week 1 we go against the Arizona Cardinals. Right? And when we play them at the crib. We finally get a home game. We finally play our first game at home. It's been a long time since we played them at home. We always play Arizona in Arizona. We finally get them at home. Well, except the last time. The last time we did play them at home, got our ass killed at our crib. But I don't think that's going to happen again. That's not that Arizona Cardinals team ain't coming back. The Lions is not as bad as they was that year. I'm not gonna give out predictions right now because it's too early. And then week 2, we got our first primetime game. We go up against the New York Giants on Monday Night Football. We go against the New York Giants on ESPN. I cannot wait to play the Giants, dog. After the way they did us last year, after they kind of hold us a little bit, I felt like we should have beat them last season. I felt like they benefited from our injuries, dog, that game. They benefited from our injuries. They benefited from Slade getting hurt. They benefited from us relying on our fourth-string running back. They benefited from a lot of that. I think the Lions going to kill this team. I think so. I think they're going to murder the damn Giants, man. The Giants, they struggled to beat us, and we weren't even at our best. We had a bunch of, and they played against an injured Stafford, and they still they beat us by 11, but they still technically barely won. They struggled to beat us in some way, shape, or form. You know, week 3, we play against the Atlanta Falcons at the crib at home. We play them at home. See, I don't know which one of these games I want to go to. Because I want to go with one of the DVE members. I want to go with one of them, one of the boys. I don't know which game I'll go to. I'll probably go to an October game or something like that. I don't know. We play against the Atlanta Falcons September 24th. Week 4, we play against the Minnesota Vikings at Minnesota. We beat them in overtime last year in Minnesota. I hope we can beat them again. This year, they got Riley Reed, so I don't know how the Vikings team gonna look, but I expect their defense to show up, especially this early in the season. You know how the Vikings is early in the season; they'll be balling and shit, and then they fall off the face of the planet. So the Lions got to be on their shit by week 4. Actually, by week 1 they got to be on their shit from start to finish. We got one of the Lions. I think they the top 5. They had the top 5 toughest schedule in the first 8 games of the season in the NFL. They got the toughest first 8 games out of any team. Well, one of the toughest. They one of the top 5 toughest first stretch of the season teams in the NFL. We got a lot of teams that's either playoff teams or been playoff contenders. Minnesota Vikings. Week 5, we play the Carolina Panthers at home. That's a 1:00 game as well. We play them on Fox. I want to beat Carolina. I remember the last time we played them, we lost to them in Carolina. That year we went 11-5 with that great defense in 2014. We lost to them because our field goal kicker was trash as shit, was garbage as fuck. I want to beat them. I think Carolina Panthers not gonna be as bad as people said they're gonna be this upcoming season, but I don't think they're gonna beat us though. Week 6, we play. Oh yeah, we play the new. I keep doing it in my head. We play the New Orleans Saints at 1:00 in October 15th. Week 6. Oh yeah, I want to beat the Saints, man, because it been Saints fans talking mad shit. We own for the last few years. We've been owning the fuck out of the Saints. And if everybody's healthy, week 6, we gonna beat them again if everybody stay healthy. Week 7, we got a bye week. Damn, that's an early ass bye week, ain't it? Week 8, we go up against the Pittsburgh Steelers at home. Sunday night football. They trying to play him, motherfucker. They trying to play a brother in this bitch. They trying to hold us, dog, all these primetime games, dog. We play the Steelers on Sunday night football, dog. I'm telling you, the Lions is becoming a bigger marketed team for the NFL. And you can clearly see that shit. They starting to give us Monday night games and Sunday night football games and shit. All these primetime games. And not because we was just winning last year, but even when we went 7-9, they still gave us a couple primetime games. So that game gonna be tough as hell, even if it is at home. It's gonna be tough, but we'll see. I'm not gonna make season predictions yet. I'm not gonna probably do that till like after the draft or whatnot. After the draft, probably till like June, like mid-May and early June, somewhere around there. I'll probably start making season predictions, but right now it's too early. Week 9, we play Green Bay. Another fucking primetime game. We played the Green Bay Packers at Green Bay on Monday Night Football, Week 9. What the fuck, dog? Another primetime game, dog. This reminds me of 2015 season, dog, with the damn schedule. All these primetime games against teams been the playoffs and shit. All these tough ass teams and shit. That shit's unbelievable, dog. And then week 10, we play against the Cleveland Browns November 12th. We played them on CBS though. Just beat the Browns and shit. Week 11, I want these games. We play at Chicago, 1:00, November 19th. We play at Tulloch. We play at Tulloch Care Bears. I want to beat their ass at all costs. I want to beat Green Bay ass at all costs. I want to beat the Vikings ass at all costs. I want to beat the piss out of all them teams. You know what I'm saying? So we play Charlotte. Last year we split the season series. I felt like we beat ourselves the first game, and the second game, that was the game that Stafford got hurt. We gonna see if Stafford be healthy by this point. I hope he does. Week 12, Thanksgiving. We play the Minnesota Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings on Thanksgiving again. We played them on Thanksgiving again, dog. Why? I think the NFL, like I said, the NFL be enjoying this shit, dog. Because I think last year, this past season, I think the Lions and Vikings game had the most views of all Thanksgiving games, them and the Cowboys and Redskins. But I think the Lions and Vikings had the most views out of all Thanksgiving games last year. That's why they probably giving us Minnesota again on Thanksgiving. So that's why I probably see that. Week 13, week 13, December 3rd, we play the Baltimore Ravens at Baltimore, 1:00. Week 14, we play at Tampa Bay at 1:00, December 10th. Week 15, we played the Charlotte Care Bears at home on NFL Network on Saturday, which is a primetime game, kind of, and which is a primetime game, by the way. Week 16, we play at the Cincinnati Bengals. Man, this schedule is daunting, man. This shit is intimidating, man. This schedule is horrific. This schedule is brutal, dog. It is. That shit is brutal. Teams in our division, and then you got the NFC South, and then you got the AFC North, man. And then last week of the season, we play at Green Bay. We play at Green Bay versus the Packers, 1:00. Now that game depends on what happens with the Lions. That game can also be flexed to Sunday Night Football once again. Once again, could be a Sunday Night Football game again. So we could have potentially 6 primetime games by the end of the season instead of 5. Depends on how we do this season. But we got a tough schedule, man. This is a very hard schedule. I'm not even going to lie to you. It's hard. It's harder than last year's schedule. But, yeah, man. I'm not scared. I'm just saying it's a tougher schedule. But that's pretty much what I got to say in this video, though. Let me know what you think in the comment section below about either Terry Foster retiring or Stephen Tulloch retirement, or you talking about the Lions, who you think the Lions should get, or the Lions might draft, or other people's opinions on the Lions might draft, and the schedule. But that's it, though. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Peace.